I turned my son into Doritos.
To the left, to the left!
Take it back now, yo.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Crap, it's Saturday. I don't understand this game.
Be careful, it's slippery.
Shut up!
Whoa!
Hot women north of here.
Alright, so that's how
This is my new car. This baby can take a lot of damage.
Crap, it's Saturday. I don't understand this game.
All of the villagers are hiding. What? Why? Something really scary.
Hey, come on in.
3 hours later.
A hero who saves everybody!
to live like you're dying, we often think of doing cool things like going skydiving or learning a new language. But when we're on our deathbed, nobody really thinks, man, I was good at French.
A recent report from Bloomberg Neff contains plenty of encouraging statistics. According to the latest zero-emission vehicles.
In 2012 and was named Best British Single at the Brit Awards. Up All Night debuted at #1 on the Billboard album chart upon its 2012 release and went on to sell more than...
This group of 5 people are known as the Corner of Chaos, and despite being one of the members myself, I want to find out what this group is and what they
Charles Edward Anderson Barry was born on October 18, 1926.
Rocket League players, an elusive species that can rarely be spotted in the wild. But if you know where to look, it is possible.
Let's just jump right into the meat of things. Burritos. Burritos are great, but why are burritos so great, you may ask? Well, burritos are filled with...
There have been some pretty crazy world records out there. But did you know that there was a cat that lived to be 38 years old?
We have a serious problem we need to discuss. Here, we see a Datinus sleepicus, commonly known as a senior.
In 2012 and was named Best British Single at the Brit Awards. Up All Night debuted at #1 on the Billboard album chart upon its 2012 release.
Charles Edward Anderson Barry was born on October 18, 1926. His parents had moved to St. Louis during the frantic search for work during World War I. Barry was the fourth of 6 children. Barry's childhood community was extremely segregated. He had never even seen a white person until the age of 3. At 6, Barry joined his church choir. Many people remarked at his incredible talent, even from a young age. In high school, Barry played Confessin' the Blues by Jay McShann, which led him to learning guitar with local jazz legend Ira Harris. At 17, he decided to go on a road trip to California with some friends. Only making it to Kansas City, Barry and his friends found a pistol in a parking lot. With the weapon, they robbed 3 separate stores and were convicted. Barry's popularity went far into the late 90s, being momentarily derailed by another visit in prison involving his nightclub, Club Bandstand. Chuck releases one of his last records in 1979, finding relatively positive reviews. Barry enjoyed his fame and still did gigs into the 90s, but he would never go back to the popularity he had in the 50s and 60s. In 1986, Chuck Berry became the first inductee of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and passed away in 2017. Despite his many trials and tribulations, Chuck Berry will always be remembered as the father of rock.
Through streets paved with gold, lifted some stones, saw the skin and bones of a city.
Of the communist dictator, they are always looking for the spotlight. That helps them inside their country.
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is the best thing to happen to television and animation.
We'll suffer from that. Good luck, May. I'm rooting for you. Oh, welcome back, May. How'd you do on your test? A 12? That's not a bad score.
Soulmates come by surprise.
Borrow, it is good to see you.
Seems extremes arise, and those who beat the odds will call it fate.
Why did you have to teach me to be good?
South Korea. Our Chief Global Affairs Correspondent, Martha Raddick, has more for us. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, Robin. North Korea has fired an unprecedented number of missiles in such a short period of time, nearly 24 in one day, topped off overnight by the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile aimed in the direction of Japan. That missile caused emergency alarms to blare in northern Japan and cell phone alerts urging residents to seek shelter. The initial fear was that the missile would cross over Japan just like one launched last month, but the data later showed the missile and two shorter range missiles that followed had instead fallen into the Sea of Japan. The tensions are extremely high.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one.
What are they trying to accomplish?
You probably need to look at the mindset of a communist dictator. They are always looking for the spotlight. That helps them inside their country, and they are looking for recognition on the international scene also. So for them to do things that are kind of crazy, if you think about it, it's just looking for that spotlight. In this particular case, North Korea is isolated, is considered a rogue state by the international community. Their only friends, and friends is, quotation marks, is China and Russia. China considers North Korea to be a buffer zone, so they support them because they kind of protect their borders there. And Russia sees them as another destabilization factor that can be used to manipulate the international community to fit Russians' interest. At this point, North Korea is poor on resources. They were always poor on resources. They use the threat of a war, nuclear war or conventional war, as a way to blackmail the Western countries to pay them. They don't have a good economy. They cannot feed their people. And they are receiving funds and food in exchange of just keeping the peace. So lately, every single time that they try to steal this spotlight for these reasons. Launching those ICBM over Japan is just a cry for attention. Wrong type of attention, but attention nonetheless. Well, it is a problem because you never know what their next move is. They are acting irrationally with these tests. They really want to be equal to a superpower, and having ICBMs with a nuclear warhead, which is their goal, but not the end goal. The end goal would be to be a recognized state that is on par with United States, and other superpowers. You don't know if it's a test or if it's a actual first strike. The problem with ICBMs is once you detect them, it's usually too late to take countermeasure.
A North Korean nuclear test. The North has not tested a nuclear weapon since 2017, but U.S. officials now believe that could happen anytime, despite constant warnings to stand down.
What are the possible solutions and where do we go from here?
Always avoiding war is the better solution, right? So one, and probably the main solution here, is diplomatic. It's hard to negotiate with unreasonable people, such as the dictator of North Korea. So where do you go to find a better diplomatic partner? You go to China. North Korea is under Chinese influence, and putting pressure on China probably is the solution here to bring the rogue regime of North Korea under more reasonable control. So we don't have rockets flying over Japan or incoming to any of the US states. However, if that is not possible, there can be a military solution as well, where the United States would develop the capabilities to protect from any incoming ICBMs, or take out North Korean capabilities before they are used. Those two are highly unpopular, even domestically, but also on the international scene, and will take a lot of political will and guts to implement.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
High, we show respect for our participants in the game. We love to cheer loud for our Royals. I'm all in.
Golden, golden as I open my eyes, hold it, focus, hoping. We can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same.
Cold, bro, think he John Wayne. I bought them yellow stones, love the way they hang, babe. The silicone, everybody fake now. You could crack the code, bust down.
As a child, you would wait and watch from far away.
Here at Roy High, we show respect for our participants in the game. We love to cheer loud for our Royals. I'm all in.
I'm checking my vital signs, drawing my battle lines, going to war again. Feeling the rhythm inside of my chest, all I need is just a pen.
Come on, Braxton! Come on, Mason!
Don't care for the critics, my words are not physics, a force that they can't stop. They just don't get it, I think they forget I'm not done till I'm on top. I know
First place overall was Weber High with the score of 36.
Warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We are the broken ones who chose to spark the flame. Watch it fire your rages. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this.
Come on, Spence! You got this!
I struggled for years and through all of the tears I faced the doubts I hide. I never gave in to my fears deep within cause I heard my voice inside. I know
City County Cross Country Championships from Weber High.
I believe we can write a story. I believe we can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places but have the same name.
Andrew Harris, Weber High.
We were born for this. We are the broken ones who chose to spark a flame. Watch as our fire rages. Our hearts are never tame.
2022 City County Cross Country Championships from Weber High.
Can't back out, no!
Getting ready for the night of nights, the night of nights, alright. Water, but both feel the same when your eyes are closed. I am the river's daughter, I am the river's daughter, I am.
Out in the dark, out in the rain. Feel so alone, feel so afraid. I heard you pray in Jesus' name.
When they say I'm on the loose, would you hide me when my face is on the news? Cause I killed someone for you.
Look at the situation.
see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through.
Guess now it's official. Can't back out, can't back out, no.
Getting ready for the night of nights, the night of nights. Alright.
Don't panic, panic! Now do we have to dress up for the prom? Dude, I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, it's a night of all nights, gotta look just right, dressing to impress the boys.
Do I want classic or vintage or plaid? Where's the mirror? I think this tux is too baggy, too tight, it makes me look weird.
Should I go movie star, glamorous, sassy and sweet? Don't know, but no one better wear the same dress as me.
It's the night of our
It's the
nightmares.
night of my dreams.
It's too late to back out of it.
Hey, makeovers, massages.
Don't know what a corsage is.
Been waiting all our lives for this. It's gonna be a night.
A mother opens the door, I'm shaking inside.
He's here, it's time, the hour's alright.
Don't know why, but father's staring me down.
Where's my purse, lip gloss? Now I'm really freaking out.
Then something changes my world. The most beautiful girl right in front of my eyes.
It's gonna be a night.
Oh yeah,
To remember.
that's for sure.
Come on now.
Big fun.
Alright, it's gonna be the night.
Here
To
tonight,
last forever.
forevermore.
We'll never, ever, ever forget.
We have Jared at the scene of the crime to get a little closer look.
Thank you, Maggie. Now here I'm at the scene where a 16-year-old...
How much has he grown up since then?
Like a 10?
4. 4?
You look like a young Mr. Godfrey.
She looks pretty much.
It's a better route to go, so yeah.
67% of high schoolers feel like they needed to go to college. But where does that pressure come from?
The thing that pressures me to go is
That's right, Jill. And I'm here with Joe. Okay, and we're on the alleged sighting of a UFO.
I am grateful for all the blessings that I've been given in my life and the adventures that life has brought me. Aw, that's a good answer.
Greg and Coleman, can guys and girls just be friends?
Yeah.
I've been in this club too long. The woman that I would try. Transgender youth.
It's a heavy topic.
Their blood will be on your hands.
I'm scared.
Really heavy. But should it
Utah
be?
right now, as Utah seems to be going through a tantrum.
That's right. I'm in Roy, Utah right now, and what appears to be 3
Father's
degrees.
Day. This is much more serious than you think. We've had very close to about the same snowfall in 1983.
I am grateful for all the blessings that I've been given in my life and the adventures that life has brought me. Aw, that's a good answer.
College is one of the most important things in society today. It can provide pathways to new careers and help you be more financially stable in the future. But how do high school students view it? We asked juniors and seniors on if they felt pressure to go to college.
A little bit, yeah. I feel like I need that to survive in this world.
Yeah, a little bit. I think just in society, like a lot of things are built on college education, so a lot of times you need a degree to be successful.
I do, but I think it's a good thing.
I feel pressure to go to college A little bit, but most of it's been my choice. I do not feel pressure to go to college. I really want to.
No, I do not feel pressure going to college.
I do feel a little bit pressure to go to college, just because like my mom kind of pressures me, and like teachers, they just say that like it's a better route to go. So yeah.
67% of high schoolers feel like they needed to go to college. But where does that pressure come from?
The thing that pressures me to go is probably my need to be successful and to have a successful business when I'm older.
The need to have money when I'm older, and family, all my siblings and my parents went to college. So that's kind of a positive pressure, I think.
I feel like the pressure is coming from my older sibling going to college right now, getting a good scholarship, just mainly, my siblings.
Siblings, all right.
They tell me that I'll be broke if I don't go to college.
Just like kind of getting a job is harder if you don't have the college experience, like if you don't have your associates or your bachelor's, and like it's always been known to me that the higher degree that you have, the more you'll get paid in a job, and so I just have always been pressured to get that degree so that I'll be able to get paid like the most that I'm able to.
Statistics show that 32% of students are worried about the financial pressure that comes with college. 31% of students feel like their mental health will impact their decision on going to college, while 26% of students feel like they can't even make the decision to go in general. Although money and mental issues can be a huge factor in the pressure to go to college, students seek guidance from teachers and counselors. So we asked them if they feel like students are pressured to go to college.
I do feel like teens are pressured to go to college because they would make more money, and right now it costs a lot. Like living expenses are really high right now.
I don't know if I would say pressure. I think the narrative in the past has been that you're only going to get good jobs if you go to college.
46.5% of high schoolers seek advice from counselors, so we asked the counselors if they pressure students to seek that further education.
I do not push kids to go to college. I encourage it, but right now a lot of jobs require more hands-on skills. So
I think naturally I do a little bit, but it depends on really the student. I think we've been trying to do a good job in our office and stepping back and looking at the interest of the kid.
It seems that both sides have different opinions on the pressure of college. While students say they are pressured to go to college, counselors suggest that they leave the choice of further education up to the students.
Confusion, take this!
It's now storming. We're gonna lose all of our equipment.
Okay, maybe it's a good idea to get out of there. Ladies and gentlemen in Utah, we highly recommend that you all stay indoors.
Anyways, I was trying to order a Little Caesars hot and ready, but unfortunately, I had dialed the wrong number. Is this Little Caesars? Can I get a pizza?
Action. State your name. Benjamin Michael Stager, but they call me Ben with sports. I'm from Mount Olympus.
It has come to my attention that you're all so smart that you're actually dumb. Now let me introduce to you a good friend to help you learn, Mr. Pickles.
Hey kids, I'm Mr. Pickles, and your teacher told me that you guys need a little help learning. Do you guys love learning?
No.
Okay then, are there any questions before we start the lesson?
What's with those wounds? Why do you look so weird?
Oh yeah, kid, you think I look funny? Huh, do ya? Picture this, kid, 1863, the Battle of Sackeysburg. Me and my sock tune of soldiers being led to horrors no sock should ever see. Practically brother versus brother, pair versus pair. The war between the two differing sock sizes. The long sock versus short sock war never seemed to stop.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pickles.
Nobody cares, kid. You already got me started, and now you're all gonna have to hear this one out. It was a merciless war, with no end in sight. You think it's stressful playing tag on the soccer field? Try playing bullet tag on the field of war. Luckily, I had my friends to help me in the trench. Unfortunately, they died of unknown means. Anyways, I was trying to order a Little Caesars hot and ready, but unfortunately, I had dialed the wrong number. Is this Little Caesars? Can I get a pizza, please, and crazy bread? Only crazy, please. Wait a minute, this isn't Little Caesars. A few days after that, my best friend, Mr. Nichols, was dying of an unknown disease known as dying.
Hey, my diggity dog. Looks like it's the end of the shoestring for me.
Oh, pal. No, don't say that. We can get you one more cycle in the dryer, alright? You're not going to the great washing machine in the sky, okay?
Yeah, you're...
After that experience, I was never the same. Even though I was mourning the loss of my fellow diggity dog, I knew he would have wanted me to fight, so I did. However, shortly after, I was promptly shot after waiting for my Little Caesars hot and ready pizza for only $6.99.
Hey, are you Mr. Pickles?
Oh God, it hurts.
Oh, well, I forgot your soda back on the counter. Do you mind if I go and get it real quick?
Oh, pain. It hurts. It hurts so much.
Sweet. I'll be back in 10.
What is wrong with you? Why would you think it is okay to teach a student about the tragedy of the sock skirmish?
Well, he did provoke me, sir.
A child was walking home crying so hard that he could not see God's pickup truck before it ran him over. They're going to sue our socks off. No offense, I don't think we can cover you this time. There is a company policy, 3 strikes and you're out. We all know this. You struck out 4 kids ago. What are you playing? This is not a joking matter. There's 6 or 7 kids gone.
Oh, I'm playing Angry Birds. But to be honest, I'd rather be playing Angry Birds Space. It's my favorite.
Angry Birds Space. It's a good game. You know, this is why I hired you in the first place. You're off the hook for now.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Name. What's your rating?
You're gonna be needing this.
Buffet water. Zoom in. Not that much. Zoom out. It is indeed a water that is composed of a buffet.
Duckies Friends, the duck that will be your easy friend. Duckies can do more than just sit. They can fly and swim with you. They'll listen to you about your parents' divorce.
You're supposed to be in my lap.
Cure all my pain, wish I knew I was great from the start. Cause if you feeling bad when you get it, won't be better when you spend it.
Look at my history. I'm trying to see what's different from that guy in the rich and me. The only thing I see is custom miles from Tiffany and some. Look at my history. I'm trying to see what's different from that guy in the rich and me. The only thing I see is custom miles from Tiffany and some.
Seems to me that love is everywhere. Often it's not particularly dignified or newsworthy, but it's always there. Fathers and sons, mothers and daughters.
Older, I realize how special each moment is. Each day is a blessing. And now as I'm 17, I have one more year before it's really actual life.
Adults ask you the question, what are you most afraid of? I've been facing the paralyzing fear of being forgotten, that I'll have come and gone without a trace.
Say I'm clear for the whole round world to hear.
I'm just trying to ball, man. Bring it on.
Bro, you gonna get smacked. You don't even want none of this.
First to 11.
Oh, wrong size. Garrett, get me the other one. There we go.
Is she working now?
I hate when they send us out on these calls.
I know.
I'm just trying to ball, man. Bring it on.
Bro, you gonna get smacked. You don't even want none of this.
First to 11.
you can tell a day is going to be special even before you awake? Well, for me, today is one of those days. Today is the day. "8 years, 5 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days. That's so long I have been at work on unlocking the secret hidden magic that the idea of the car holds.
Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's have some fun. Oh, hi. How's it going? Yeah, not doing much right now. I can talk. Oh, yeah. How's the kids? Ah! 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 Ah!
Where am I? Am I dead? Am I dead? I'm dead! I'm dead!
Why? Why were you such an unsafe driver?
I'm so sorry. I have a girlfriend. She was calling me and we've been dating for some time. I was hoping that she was about to, make a step forward.
Lies! We all know that is not true. But you need to go back and fix this.
But I don't know how to go back.
Fix this!
No! Ma'am! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ma'am, are you okay?
Look what you have done. She's as good as dead. You really are a monster.
How are you talking? Am I going insane?
Oh no, I don't think that you are going crazy. Maybe you are just changing. Now that you've done something awful, you can recognize me, you can become more like me.
No! I'll never be more like you. This is your fault.
My fault? How is this my fault?
You had the power to swerve around her, or even slow down. This isn't my fault. This is your fault.
Is that so? Maybe I didn't slow down or swerve around her, but you were the one who was distracted by your silly phone. If you were paying more attention, you could have prevented this whole mess. Seems to me like you're the one to blame. And even if this is partly my fault, were you not the one who brought me here, who gave me a physical form and physical power? I may have been the one to hit her, but you gave me the power to do so. I am an evil monster. Nothing more, nothing less. So who am I to be blamed if the person who identifies as good is the one to take away a human life just because of his unselfish studies and his own selfish phone call?
Enough!
Yeah, now throw me into the river. It won't solve anything. I'm a part of you now.